guys.
Welcome to some special prime time Reno Jack
references we're gonna
sports.
have and polls.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
Just me, Cookie.
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
So far I'm up to
Sorry, just type your name in and
$363,750 in all the games I've
Oh
played.
yeah. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament length game or a full
Let's do
21?
21.
Thanks, Jones. I can dig that.
Shut up, we're ready to play.
Oh, we're holding you up, huh? Okay. Hey, let's get the ball rolling here.
Okay. Aces and finger rolls.
Okay,
Stupid ways to
pick a
protect your
category.
body. I like to teach the world to smelt.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. I'd like to teach the world to smelt, and we are talking $1,000
$1,000
for this question. Geez, for the life of me, I can't remember this guy's name. You know, he was.
Mean Joe Green.
I don't believe it. You saw this one before.
Duncan Potatoes. Who's the
How about
clown
it?
playing
Hit me with
first?
the category.
Basketball Winniers.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about two?
And the category is basketball winniers. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Wipe off your finger and
Okay.
get it ready. Let's get busy. If Indiana Pacer Reggie Miller heads down the basketball court like a pacer in horse racing, which of the following would be the most accurate play-by-play description? Wow, his left arm and left leg move as one. Look at those limbs work in diagonal pairs. I don't get it. His arms move, then his legs. Or why doesn't he let someone else shoot?
I would say I don't get it. His arms move, then his legs, but that only be a logical guess.
Should have picked this. In harness racing, pacers run with the two legs on each side, moving forward at the same time. But I hear that in a game of horse, Reggie can't even beat his own sister.
Cheryl. Golf tees. Trick or treat.
Okey-doke, give me a
Baywatch, what's up?
category. 3! The category is golf tees. And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. In 1990, Margaret Waldron hit a hole-in-one at the same golf course on the
I
same
think
hole
Waldron
2
was
days
one
in
of
a row.
those.
When she hit her 2 holes in one, 74-year-old Margaret Waldron was legally blind. Well, I guess I'll never complain about my handicap again.
Heads up. When
All right,
national
come
anthems
on,
are
hit
set,
me. We need a
love that
category.
American body.
Here's your category. Love that American body. This question's worth $2,001 bills. All right, listen up. The teams in the Canadian Football League refer to American players as imports. If you were allowed to drink one beer for every player on an individual CFL team's roster, what is the maximum number of American imports you'd be allowed to drink? 7, 17, 27, or 37?
I would think you're only allowed 7 American imports, but only be a guess.
And here's the right answer. Of the 37 players on a CFL roster, only 17 can be imports. But you know, after 37 beers, I'm sure you'd have no idea what you just drank.
Okay. Hot Swedish buns.
Category
Walker
time.
this way.
What's it gonna
Isn't
be?
he about every night?
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's
Question 5. Finals.
Here's the category. Walker this way. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If the comedian Jimmy J.J. Walker were to star in a new made-for-TV movie called Walker Law based on the famous sport legislation, which of the following would be the most likely setting? Ringside at a professional boxing match, in the stables of a horse track, in a Las Vegas casino, or in a shady pool hall?
I think Walker Law legalized gambling on horses.
This is the correct answer.
1.
The Walker Law legalized professional boxing in New York and was used as a model for other states to
Oh,
follow.
I forgot about the New York State Athletic Commission. Why they run up and down the court?
Okay,
How do you
pick a
get into those
category.
tight pants? When actors abuse food.
Uh-oh, Wes
Gibberish
Westwood's
question
climb
time.
more.
It's time for a Knicker-Clish Rescue.
The category for this gibberish question: when actors abuse food. The opening value on this gibberish question is $5,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to
Okay.
solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, tell me, with what sports telecast does this rhyme? Peck gassed that simpleton.
Pick gas, that simpleton. Pick gas, the simpleton.
Here's a hint. It's broadcast in the summer. So
Pick
it's not the
gas,
Super
that's
Bowl.
simpleton.
Okay. Broadcast in the summer, and it features a tennis tournament.
Pick gas, that's simpleton.
Eat breakfast while you watch. Hurry up, or your breakfast is humble
Pick
pie.
gas, that's simpleton.
Grab your strawberries and pass the cream. It's time for Peck Gas That's Simpleton.
Breakfast at Wimbledon. I knew one first one. I just
Breakfast
did
at a
not
sporting
know
event. Yeah.
the first part.
Now,
Actually.
very English.
Okay. Why don't you just call me Jerkface?
Okey-doke,
Wet
we'll give you a
flies.
category.
Volley functions and fashion accessories.
Tag team naked skydiving tonight at 7.
This one's gonna be, why don't you just call me Jerkface? All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. Ready on the trigger? Pull. Which of the following schools is not shown with its actual nickname? Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, Kent University Hot Flashes, Hofstra College Flying Dutchman, or Presbyterian College Blue
Hot
Bulls?
Flash is just a stupid nickname.
Kent is actually the Golden Flashes. And in every picture of the basketball team, they've all got that red eye.
Okay. Mom, there's a head in my
How
suit.
about it? Hit me
Famous,
with the
tall, and
category.
looks great makeup. USGA needs the USDA.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
The name of this category is famous, tall, and looks great in makeup. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Okay, help me out here. I can't remember who that guy is.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No way. All right, I'm going to give it to you, but I think there's some cheating going on around here.
That's a double burn in the first round. Gee, Alice, go for a
All right,
second.
come on.
Jock straps and
You need a
handcuffs.
category.
Hey, suck it up.
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9. Whoops.
The category behind this question is, hey, suck it up. The amount on the table is $3,000. Guess what? Over at the All-Star Cafe, they created a drink so huge they need a human body to stir it. Because it's a term used in his or her sport, which of these sports stars would be the best choice to be the human swizzle stick? Nancy Kerrigan, Greg Louganis, Al Unser Jr., or Martina Navratilova?
Swizzle. Swizzle. I'm between Kerrigan and Louganis. I'd go Louganis, but only be a guess.
Let's take a look at the big money answer. Swizzles are basic skating moves, so the best choice would be Nancy Kerrigan. And I'm sure this isn't the first time
Damn,
Nancy's
the
been
horse
compared
is
to a
back.
stick either.
Okay. Andrews Dietrichs. The keys to the
Okay,
game.
pick a
Excuse me,
category.
could Demetra win?
Hang 10. And this category is the keys to the game. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, paying attention is the key to this one. NBA is to Olympic basketball as rectangle is to what? Triangle, square, arc, or trapezoid?
NBA Olympic basketball. Rectangle. Dink. Think it's a trapezoid, but
You
only
know
be a
what you
guess.
could have picked? You could have picked this. The free throw lanes, or keys, are rectangle shaped in the NBA and trapezoidal in international basketball. I say it's time for the rest of the world to catch up. Let's go, people! Okay, that's the end of round 1. Let's move on to round 2. All right, this is round 2, and 2 is twice 1, which means all the questions are double.
Okay.
Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I predict killing the
Category
ball,
time. What's it
grabbing
gonna be?
some Trojans.
UTLY. You ain't got no alibi.
Like 11.
The category, killing the ball. And there's $6,000 at
Okay.
the end of this question. Hang on tight. Here we go. If Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre were playing for the Baltimore Orioles and executed a Baltimore chop, what would he have done? Slice the ball between first and second base, hit the ball down in front of home plate, swung a bat at the umpire, or hit a line drive straight
Hitting
at
a
the
Baltimore
pitcher's head?
chop was hitting the ball in front of the umpires.
The Baltimore Orioles in the 1890s used to smack the ball hard into the ground in front of home plate. The high bounce usually earned them a base hit.
Depends on the bounces, though.
Leatherface is a natural out on the field. He makes a great cutoff man.
Ivan Asiagovton,
come on,
leading
hit me.
linebackers
We need a
coach. Now we
category.
double team this and score. Oh.
And the category is leading linebackers to culture. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Everything in place? Because here she comes. Let's pretend a bunch of NFL players are invited to an art show where the preferred attire is black. Based on the color of their helmets, which team's attendees will look out of place? Atlanta Falcons, Oakland Raiders, Jacksonville Jaguars, or Pittsburgh Steelers?
Oakland's helmets are silver, right?
The Oakland Raiders wear silver helmets. And they look even more out of place when they wear them to poetry readings.
Okay. I love a men in uniform.
How about
Soccer and
it? Hit me with the
fashion.
category.
Playing real hits of basketball.
13.
The category is I love a man in uniform. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Heads up! Time for a sporty fashion moment. Imagine you're at a fashion show. Here we have Clem looking saucy in loose blue pants and a crisp white button-down shirt topped off with a jaunty straw hat. What uniform is Clem modeling? Official Olympic judges' uniforms, New Zealand rowing crew uniforms, the first baseball uniforms, or road attire required by the NFL in the 1920s.
Loose pants, white button-down shirt, jaunty straw hat. New Zealand's rowing crew uniforms would be a logical guess.
Too bad you didn't pick this. Clem is modeling one of the first baseball uniforms worn by the New York Knickerbockers.
And honey, I hope they get Clem to stop spitting tobacco juice on the runway.
Okay. Things most people would rather not
Okey-doke,
watch.
give me a
Not in my
category.
face. Which one crew is Hero Ball?
All sports, all the time. You're
We
tuned
do
to
the
14.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Not in my face! And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Which of the following words cannot be spelled using the letters from the word goalkeeper? Leaker, perky, parolee, or areole?
There's no Y in goalkeeper.
As any self-respecting goalie will tell you, there's no perky in goalkeeper. If it's any consolation, you can spell geek-ola.
Okay. Losing religion and losing
All
the
right,
patron.
come on.
Holy
Hit me,
victory
give me a
systems,
category.
Bobby. Cups in place, everybody?
It's question 15. It's question 15.
The category is cups in place, everybody. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. You and your English mates are playing a friendly game of carom billiards when one chap pipes up and says, I'm going to take a shot in the crotch. What's he going to do? Use an obscure method to break the balls, hit a ball that's sitting in the corner, scratch into two different pockets, or jump the cue ball.
Oh god, I've heard this before.
Scratch balls? No, that's what you do when you play pocket pool. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, a carom billiard table doesn't have any pockets. He's just going to aim for a ball in a corner or a crotch. Okay, you can move your hands now, fellas.
Okay. My bird is only
Category
mildly
time.
concerned.
What's it gonna
Lieutenant's
be?
parallel themselves. Let's get physicals.
Uh-oh, test
Serious
cuss
question?
Kid
Take
Dime
two.
Store.
Once again, it's time for a ticklish test go.
Your category for this gibberish question is, let's get physicals. Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Hey, tell me, with what sports term does this rhyme? Now, don't let the punctuation trip you up.
Okay.
Pee, poo, and spit. Cough, gents.
Pee, poo, and spit. Cough gents.
How about a hint? It's a football term.
Pee, poo, and spit. Cough gents.
A term for offense used late in the game.
Pee, poo, and spit. Cough gents.
It's also called the hurry up.
Pee, poo,
Yeah,
and
it
spit.
kind of sounds like
Cough
the offense
gents.
you should
Pee,
be
poo, and
running.
spit.
Let's go! When you're behind late in the game, it's time for pee poo and spit cough gents.
Oh, that 2-minute offense. I was
You
very
take a
concerned. I was
2-minute
thinking that, but
offense
I was
to
like,
this question?
are they going to penalize me
You're
for not
right, we
including
have
stuff?
definitely sunk to a new low, and I love it.
0 for 2. Surely that's not possible.
Okay,
Vogue
pick
me
a
up.
category.
Tune in, turn on, drop out, settle.
Here's your category. Surely that's not possible. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. Okay, imagine the Olympic Committee has decided to make rhythmic gymnastics even more irritating. The committee institutes a rule that all music used in rhythmic gymnastics competition must contain the name of a piece of equipment used in the event, which could not be on the playlist.
Balloons.
Rhythmic gymnasts use clubs, ribbons, and balls, but they do not use balloons.
Neil would be very upset.
All in all, a pretty awful event. But at least we only have to watch obscure Germans instead of listening to them. Whatever happened to that Nena anyway?
¿Quién es el minuto?
Okey-doke,
Guns N'
in the
Roses.
category.
Primetime Olympic sponsors. 18.
And the category is Primetime Olympic Sponsors. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Damn, the Olympics are getting so commercial these days. Which of these unholy alliances could actually happen because it involves the only sport listed that has not been discontinued? Baywatch Motorboating, the Home Improvement Hammer Throw, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman Golf, or the Friends Tug of War.
The hammer row is not for discontinued at all.
The hammer throw is still an Olympic event. It's also what I plan to do the next time some handyman grunts at me.
Not hot dogs, but terrific
All right,
cookies.
come
The
on,
wide
hit me.
war of
We need a
sports.
category.
My two eggs.
19 here. Get your ice cold 19.
Here's the category. No hot dogs, but terrific cookies. And this is $4,000 here. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. All right, your local brownie troop has a champion tetherball team. Because of its history of stealing browns, which city should you
Baltimore.
avoid? The Baltimore Orioles used to be the St. Louis Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens used to be the Cleveland Browns. So, Troop 529 would probably end up being called the Storks or the Pelicans or some other dumb bird name.
Yeah. One news player just hung
How
like a
about
hook.
it?
Taken
Here's
up
the
by us.
category.
Henry's hopping mad. 20. Rex out.
This one's gonna be Henry's Hoppin' Mad. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. You remember that movie 12 Angry Men with Henry Fonda and 11 other testy jurors
I've heard
trying
of
to
it,
come
yeah.
to a verdict in a murder trial? If the 12 Angry Men wanted to get out all of their aggressions by forming a sports team
Canadian
in which
soccer
they could...
football.
In Canadian football, each team puts 12 players on the field. In American football, they only field 11.
Freaking soccer also split 11
It's
as well.
one little way the Canadians can feel superior to us. That and the fact that John Madden's an American. Dope.
Okay. He sure is big.
Okay,
Baseball
pick a
epitaphs.
category.
You ought to be in pictures. Let's go baseball epitaphs. Well, considering that the baseball season's about to start, so...
It's the Jackaroony Attackaroony. Buzz in when two words match and I'll give you $2,000.
Epitaph.
Buzz in when they don't match and I'll take away
Is it
$2,000.
old team names of...
Remember, it's not any
old
old
team
match
names,
we're
I would
looking
think?
for. Remember the clue.
Well, it could be
It's
about the
one
funk
that
team
fits
for some
this
reason.
clue. Baseball epitaphs. That's today's clue. Now
Okay.
let's test your reflexes.
Thank you, that's... Braves, I believe. Oh, 755 home runs. Oh, it's about player statistical beats. Tiblings, that's 406 batting average, I believe. Yeah, last player at 400. Archibald, that's 61 home runs in the season. Yep. So number 4. Carter's transfer. Would that be 23 years with the same team or something? 1967. Okay. Don Lars, that'd be the perfect game of the series. Yep. Kaikov. No. 367. 7th and last one. Coward Looking, that'd be the Iron Man streak. Yep. Perfect 7 for 7, so...
Man, there was some serious action out there. Let's check out what it did to your score.
45,000, I'll take it.
Player, a win like this should put you in the Hall of Fame. But since you're
Okay.
a player, it'd probably be a pretty small Hall of Fame, don't you think? Hey, and you know what it would say over the door?
You don't know.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's